ERC, quality service since 1972, repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the Weather Xtreme video for Wednesday, the 12th day of December. This will really be the last day of this record-like warmth. We've got some big weather changes coming up for the Southeast United States. Let's discuss. Here's some Skycam shots today coming from the ABC 3340 Skycam network. There's a look at the view over Tuscaloosa. Cloud cover a little more extensive today, so temperatures are not as warm as the past couple of days. Looks like we're not going to break a record today. Readings are mostly in the low 70s now. There's the view from Coleman. We've got some breaks in the clouds, but again, because of that persistent morning cloud layer, temperatures today will be about 5 degrees below those of yesterday. And down in Demopolis, got a barge coming through the Tombigbee River. That's the view looking south from the top of the Demopolis Civic Center. And again, you can see the broken clouds there. There's our water vapor satellite imagery this afternoon, and we've got that old Pineapple Express that's located east of our trough, coming up through Texas and then up toward the middle part of the Atlantic coast region. And as that trough lifts out, another one's going to drop in behind that. Here's a look at the temperatures around the country this afternoon, and you can see that very sharp gradient between, say, Muscle Shoals and Memphis. Memphis in the 40s, the Shoals in the 60s, and of course you get deeper down into Alabama, you've got low and mid-70s. And it's going to take that system lifting out, and then some of the cold air pulls in here on Friday. Temperatures Friday should be a good 20 degrees colder than those we have seen in recent days. The watch warning map definitely looking calmer, but that will change again as we approach the weekend. Right now we've got all of the winter storm advisories mainly for the northeast United States, areas up around New York City, parts of Pennsylvania and Connecticut. And a small winter storm watch up there for parts of North Dakota and Minnesota. But again, this next storm coming out over the weekend will be a major snow producer for the interior east part of the United States. And we'll see that map lighting up again like a Christmas tree this weekend. And there, that gives you an idea on this graphic, the greatest impact from our storm over the weekend. The heaviest precipitation from that will likely come from northeastern Texas up through Nashville, Charleston, West Virginia, New York City, and Boston. And somebody up in that region is going to be slammed with heavy snow. We're probably talking parts of Kentucky, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and the interior sections of New England by Sunday. And around here, we can just hope we'll get some decent rain, but you can see how the amounts really taper off from Tennessee down into Alabama. By the time you get below Birmingham, that's suggesting 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch, and this is valid through Monday morning at 6 o'clock. So we sure hope we're not shortchanged again. We think the deal tomorrow will be light, but again, we've got the big weekend system to watch. Now, here's a look at the projected surface low tracks. The lead system, the one that will be around tomorrow, that will be moving from eastern Kentucky through Chesapeake Bay and off into the Atlantic. The second one, the weekend storm, moves from a point off to the northwest of Midland, Odessa, to near Greenville, Mississippi. And on that track, that's not a preferred snow track, certainly for Alabama, but we hope we get some decent rain from that. For a snow track, you want to see that thing running from about Fort Walton Beach up to Macon and Columbia, but it looks like it will be too far west and north for any significant snow deal here as the GFS continues to trend in that direction. In fact, let's look at the model output here. This is the 12Z GFS valid at noon tomorrow, noon on Thursday. What's left of the big system that brought the ice and the snow to the nation's heartland is moving through Ohio, and the trailing front will bring a few showers to Alabama, but rainfall should be light. No big deal tomorrow, 1/4 inch or less, and that's certainly not going to help the drought situation. Friday, there comes the second storm back in the southwest United States, and Saturday that thing comes on out. And let's take a look underneath the hood there at the surface. The GFS at midday Saturday depicting the surface low near Huntsville with the heavier band of rain running from about Jackson to Nashville. And the rain-snow line approaching Memphis and Crossett, Arkansas, and snow back in the colder air for places like St. Louis, maybe as far north as Chicago. Certainly Indianapolis looks to be in a favored position for snow. Then we'll go to 6 o'clock Saturday evening. The surface low is over West Virginia. Cold air is pulled south, and you can see some chance the rain could change to snow before ending over the Tennessee Valley and parts of North Alabama, but certainly on this track, which is an adjustment from the track we saw a couple of days ago, that lessens any risk of really significant snow issues here, just maybe a few flakes and nothing beyond that. And then at midnight, the thing kind of reorganizes around Chesapeake Bay and really starts to bomb out, and that's a big-time snow look right there for the interior sections of the east. Not Washington or Baltimore. That looks like rain for them, but get over to West Virginia and Pittsburgh and places like that. That could be a big one. Then by Sunday, the thing bombs out around Cape Cod. Blizzard conditions for New England and around here. Cold, dry, breezy weather on Sunday. The sky becoming sunny. Monday of next week, dry and cold. And Tuesday of next week, we'll probably be around freezing with a high up in the 50s. Temperatures about where they should be for this time of the year. Now, let's go trolling out there into Voodoo Country. A couple of days later, this is the 20th of December. Nice shortwave coming through here. In the model, we'll say this. The GFS has been very persistent in showing a nice rain event there on the 20th. And then 4 more days, Christmas Eve, December 24th. Another nice-looking trough, another good-looking rain opportunity there. How about a white Christmas for Chicago, Milwaukee, St. Louis? Well, by golly, they've got a big ton of snow on the ground already, but that looks like that will add to it if this is right. And, yeah, this is voodoo out here. And then on Christmas Day, this run has us cool and dry with the storm lifting out of here. And at the end of the cycle, the 28th, that's a crazy-looking upper-level low that's over Shreveport. And, again, we'll just discount that because we're having a hard enough time with the weather 4 days in advance, much less that far. But we're just peaking like we like to do here. That's it for the Weather Extreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.